Good morning from Vézelay.
Good morning. The bells are starting at 8 o'clock here soon. So we just take a moment of silence before we start. So you can maybe align to the field here on Ascension Day. It's very quiet. The mists are everywhere around this hill. And the sun is rising.
And we're surrounded by a beautiful group of people here in our local community. So thank you, each and every one, for being here with us today. Welcome on this Ascension Day. We start with a little bit of silence. Generally, the bells here of the Basilica on this Ascension Day start to ring around this time, so we're giving space to these bells.
You may hear them, or you may hear the birds. We're all surrounded by beautiful birds.
So this is a very special day for many, many around the world, a day that celebrates the ascension of Jeshua. And it's celebrated as a national holiday in many, many European countries, as well as in some in Africa and in Asia. And we're here on the eternal hill of Vézelay in Burgundy, France, behind the Basilica of Mary Magdalene, basilica that's been dedicated to Mary Magdalene for probably about 1,000 years.
Yeah. So Ascension Day, it's really a powerful moment where we remember Jeshua ascending in the Christian tradition into the higher realms. And it's not really about him leaving us, but actually becoming even more available in a deeper and more universal way. So spiritually, it's a beautiful reminder that we don't just exist in physical bodies, and that we are actually made of infinite light.
And at the same time, we are in the process of programming our physical bodies into higher divine intelligence. So the ascension process is also very much a descension process. And that's what we celebrate this day. And we're harnessing the energies and the potential of this day for this process for ourselves, individually and collectively.
Yeah, in a way, in this tradition, Jeshua's ascension shows us the path that we are meant to rise to lift our awareness, and to live from our divine nature right here, right now, in this physical reality on earth. And it's an invitation to align with our inner light and carry it forward in everything we do, as we too, of course, participate in our own ascension process. So that is a little bit of the spiritual context of today from here. So welcome those who came in or are still coming in. We'd love to know where you're from, to always see this beautiful web of people starting to connect around the globe. So please share that and share this video if you want to with your network so we can reach as many people as possible with this beautiful moment of serenity.
So it's beautiful to see you all coming in. We thank you all for participating this morning in person or online. And we also want to thank those of you who are with us in the online program, the Divine Grace of Vézelay program. So these 2 weeks until Pentecost, we're amplifying our awareness of the qualities of divine grace, qualities allowing us to receive divine grace. This is a time to remember that we all have the opportunity to be channels for divine grace, and that grace is not a reward. It's an eternal gift, and it flows freely from the infinite womb of creation. It asks nothing but our willingness to surrender, to receive, to be open.
Yeah, so we would like to invite you with or inside of or outside of this program to join us in a mantra that we practice these weeks, which is I am a channel of divine grace. So maybe every morning you wake up with this mantra, just repeat it. It's really a sacred remembrance that our very existence is a gift flowing from unconditional love. So it would be wonderful to amplify that consciousness. And we want to say, if you still want to participate in the program, we've just started. There's still possibilities to join. So we will put the link to register under this post a little bit later today. And then you can still be part of the in-depth practice around divine grace.
If you're only coming in now, because we still see people coming in, please let us know where you're from. Like this video if you like what we do, and please share this video as well with your communities because it helps us to reach more people. So we want to mention that we have a beautiful assembly planned in July in the week of the feast day of Mary Magdalene, which is always a very special occasion here in Vézelay. As this village is overlit by Mary Magdalene, there's a beautiful procession that happens every year. People come from all over the region. They make pilgrimages to this site to be able to participate in this very special procession, carrying the relics of Mary Magdalene from the foot of Eternal Hill all the way to the top, followed by a mass. So we will be holding an assembly during this week, and this will be a really magical moment for us.
Yeah,
something very new, very different from anything that's happened before.
Yeah, it's really about bringing in all our, let's say, spiritual competencies to create the new. And we're so ready for that. Also, astrologically, we're ready to move forward. And that's what we will be doing together by amplifying our united power, our united soul power. So we're looking very much forward to it, and we want to share it here with you for those who feel the call to join this assembly. So we will also bring the information on that later on in these threads of this recording. So let's talk about Vézelay as a sacred portal, because many of you know that already. But Vézelay is a very sacred portal, and over the last few months we've experienced such a great shift in energies. More purification, as we are still in this 13th year of the purification cycle that is outlined by the Mayan calendar. But also we are starting to feel and live the new that is coming in, and it's dawning in a very strong way on the horizon. So we've been guided to spend more time studying portals, their importance, how they operate, and how we operate in relation to them, and then to all of us. So it's been very interesting, and it continues to be so. as we gain deeper and deeper insights into the gifts of consciousness that are awaiting us as more planetary portals of Gaia are liberated, are fully activated. It's a very diverse landscape to explain. We're not going into super detail today.
There are portals. It's good to know there are portals that have been really closed on this planet for hundreds of thousands of years. So it's a very, very special time after a very, very long time of being shut off in many, many ways. And many people are doing this work around the planet. Many are called in a stronger way to assist in this liberation process. And the portals have, when they're activated, heightened energetic frequencies. And in some sense, they are coordinated and synchronized all across the planet. And we can resonate with the human body with these portals. And in very unique ways. Consciousness is really the bridge that allows us to engage with Gaia's energy systems, because Gaia holds an energetic matrix that mirrors the human energy system. In some way, we are one, and we know that we are part Gaian consciousness, so we are the same. So our consciousness can tune into specific frequencies of energy portals, and this helps us with healing, with our transformation, and, sometimes specific alignments that we're in the process of doing, either in our bodies or across the planet.
Yeah, our human body acts as a channel, really to connect to these higher frequencies, and in this way activating or unlocking or anything else, these earth energy portals. So sometimes we need to work in a group to unlock these portals, and this is part of the work we've been asked to do more consciously for over a year now. Mm-hmm. And also today you will be touching into this energy of the specific portal of Vézelay. So we want to share also something, because it is related to the meditation of today, because since last January we've been seeing some really remarkable changes in the portal of Vézelay, where we spent a lot of time working. So late January we were taken through a process of anchoring a very high spiritual flame of consciousness that was originally held deep below the Sierra Nevada mountains of Colombia. And this really powerful alchemical spiritual flame is now strongly burning in Vézelay, and we will be working with it in this meditation today. So it's a very sacred, beautiful moment that this has happened, and that this is available to us now.
Yeah, and recently we've also been watching the Etheric temple city over our region of Avallon and Vézelay descending. So years ago, we saw this temple city floating over top of the physical reality, and now it's descending more and more. And it's beginning to connect with an etheric sanctuary that we are connected to, which is filled with a vast number of different kinds of elemental beings, plants, animals, as well as plasma beings that can shapeshift into infinite forms. And you were saying yesterday how there's so many life forms that we don't even have names for. We don't recognize them. We don't know. It's as if Gaia is slowly revealing forms of life that she's kept hidden, or that we have not been able to access because our vibration has not been high enough.
Yeah. So let ourselves stay open to that and be surprised like a child to see what is rising and what resonates with you. We want to say also something about crystal skulls and the chrysalis states. We've been in contact in preparation for today also with some very advanced cosmic crystal skull that has been supporting the evolution of our chrysalis states into the fully transformed new human. And as you probably already know, within the chrysalis, the caterpillar, who turns in the end into a butterfly, the caterpillar surrenders in its known form and it enters a liminal state where its old identity breaks down completely to allow a whole new essence to emerge. So in our own spiritual journey, this mirrors the necessary phase of letting go of beliefs, of patterns, identities that no longer serve, as we cocoon, like the caterpillar, ourselves in stillness and in trust and in the inner work. And it is in the sacredness of this pause, which is often marked by mystery or sometimes by discomfort, that our soul recognizes and we begin to embody a more luminous, authentic self. So the chrysalis teaches us that transformation is not a linear ascent, but a deep surrender into the unknown, as we're prepared for spiritual flight, like the butterfly. So we will also be working with this chrysalis state in our transmission today, so that you're aware of that.
Yeah, and helping us with this here in the recent weeks have very much been crystalline dragons that are connected to this temple, this etheric temple here in Vézelay, but also galactic dragons, dark blue galactic dragons. So these are presences that are very, very feelable in our field, who we sense and we see and we feel, that are supporting us in this rebirth process. So we will be connecting with them in our meditation today as well. So over the last months, and still continuing, is the purification of the oversoul architecture. And we've spoken about this a little bit, and it's something to be aware of. It's bringing us to a higher level of oneness. And you're most probably also experiencing all kinds of perceptions of separation that need conscious evolution. We are challenged with those every day. And as we observe those perceptions, we work to bring them into a higher perception through the field of oneness. And often in the reality we're living in today, we're simultaneously holding many levels of perception, which can be challenging, right? Multiplicity of points of view. And it's a challenge to make space within ourselves for all of these to exist simultaneously, peacefully, and without an internal conflict. So this is a practice.
It sure is. Yeah. So, we need to remember that many of us are moving beyond individual free will to a higher collective divine will. That's the process we're in strongly. And you might have noticed that aspects of reality can feel really accelerated. It's like a bunch of realities that are overlapping at once. It can be that can give a feeling of dizzying, even disorienting.
Yeah, it's really good to train this inner ecology of multiplicity and peace, and without dogmatic attachment to any one point of view, or without this attachment. Yeah, because it's really a training, because it's a new way of being in our world, in our multidimensionality. Yeah? We're really learning how to appreciate nuances and multiple truths existing on multiple levels of existence. Yeah.
In a way, what's actually happening is that we're beginning to step outside of linear time and into this simultaneous vibrational creation. Yeah. And yeah, that's opening up through this chrysalis state into the butterfly state. So we're starting to live beyond the inverted matrix, where everything was built on separation and distortion, and we are catching glimpses of a new way of being that's more fluid, more connected, and way more real. So where we're going in our creation is going to feel so much more nourishing once we get used to this new way of being. And we so desire this, and it's really important that we remember our soul power, that we are the creators of this new way of being. Yeah. So we thank all of you for joining us today, and we want to really honor the diversity of you all, beautiful souls. And we recognize the one living source in all, no matter where you come from, what you look like, what your origin is, your planet of origin, or what timeline experience you've lived. There's only the now, the eternal now, in which we are united as one. And in this eternal now, all is well. All is well. Yeah.
So for any of you who have come in a little bit later, we ask if you could please like this video and share it, and tell us where you're from, so we can be conscious of the network of light that's being created around the globe. And we will slowly move into our meditation. Please only take what resonates for you. There may be parts of this inner journey that are not for you today, or not for you in the weeks or months to come. So please respect your inner navigation system, because you know exactly what is for you at this moment and what is not for you. So you can slowly bring your awareness inside yourself, and we'll get started. So slowly now move into silence and stillness. Bring your awareness to your breath and follow the natural movement of it in your body. Gently observe it and feel how it is a miracle, how this breath breathes life into you all on its own. This sacred breath of life, breathing your life. Become aware of all of our relations all around the globe, who are connected with us in this moment in time. And feel how our collective presence creates a field of love. This love emanates from all of the cells of our body, and by being together, we amplify frequencies of connection, coherency, peace, and love on our beautiful planet. We invite you to move deeper into your heart space, which is always there as a gateway into the eternal fields of unconditional love, light, and pure divine grace. Through the movement of your breath, allow yourself to sink deeper into inner stillness and silence, where all is well and all your needs are attended to. Sink into a naturally harmonious space where you are in harmony with the celestial spheres who gently resonate their harmonics throughout our galaxy and universe. And feel this connection and the perfection of this alignment, this harmonious vibrational alignment. And we bring our awareness to all of the benevolent beings who are with us today. We honor Mary Magdalene, Jeshua, and Mother Mary, and we thank them for their presence. We also honor our Maori and Kogi guides who have been with us every moment of each day. We bring our awareness to the masters of Shambhala who are overseeing the ascension process of humanity. The archangels and angels from many realms, the elemental kingdom, the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, and many beings from various star nations, all coming together to synchronize our focus and our energies in this moment in time. Feel, sense, or see, or know the presence of all of these benevolent beings and the power of us all coming together today. And now bring your awareness to the crystalline temple city that is becoming ever more radiant over the area of Vézelay and Avallon. Find yourself now within this crystalline temple in a room nestled in this Lemurian crystal temple city of this sacred region. You have arrived in your light body, and feel how you are settling in to lie peacefully inside a luminous crystalline pyramid. Pure, transparent, and intricately woven into the greater temple complex. Feel as you settle in, making yourself comfortable for the work of transformation today. Above us rises another crystalline pyramid, its geometry clear and refined, reflecting the light of higher realms. And as our awareness deepens, we notice a second pyramid below us, an exact mirrored reflection, its point descending into the heart of Gaia. And we witness this lower pyramid gently rising while the upper one slowly descends, both moving into each other. And we remain in the center, held in stillness, as these two sacred structures begin to merge. And in this dance of light and form, a perfect Merkaba is formed, balanced, powerfully activated, and alive with divine intelligence. Feel your presence in the center of this powerful Merkaba of light. And as you lie in this sacred structure, bring your awareness to a bio-luminous chrysalis in which your body is being held. See, sense, feel, or know that this substance is essential to your transformation into the new divine human, and your birth into this new divine form is imminent. You may feel, sense, or see that this bio-luminous chrysalis is programmed with cosmic frequencies. And you may also feel it is nourished by a vast intelligence from a galactic crystal skull. Or maybe this is not your case, and either way is as it should be. Surrender to those frequencies that are active in your bio-luminous chrysalis at this moment in time. Allow yourself to fully relax your old body into this luminous, transformational substance with the affirmation that you are letting any parts of your old body that are ready to dissolve to do so. Sink into the space of dissolution of the old and trust the process. That which is ready will transform into something new. You may feel this at the level of your physical body, your emotional body, or your mental body, or at the level of your soul. And as you continue to hold space for the dissolution of the old within yourself, the powerful alchemical spiritual flame deep within the eternal hill of Vézelay is activated. And it begins to infuse your system with an alchemical fire. This is a powerful alchemical spiritual flame which has not been available to humanity for many thousands of years. It has been held protected deep within the earth until the time was right. Protected by a masterful guardian deep within the Sierra Mountains, working closely with our Mother Earth. It has been held protected until the time was right to see, sense, or feel its extraordinary quality in all of the cells of your body, working with the bio-luminous chrysalis substance in a unique alchemy to dissolve distortion and awaken the essence of truth. It burns with unwavering clarity, consuming illusion and illuminating the soul's original divine blueprint. This flame does not destroy, it refines, lifting consciousness of the mind and body into higher frequencies of remembrance and unity. Allow your system to undergo this sacred transformation with this gift to humanity. Feel, sense, or see, or know how this flame is burning through your whole system. And be aware of the masters of Shambhala who are holding this process through unconditional love, and feel, sense, or see how all of the benevolent beings who are holding space for this process are rejoicing. As your transformation and the transformation of Gaia at this time, this ascension process is bringing new possibilities into their realms. They recognize you as a jewel in this universe. And as you move into a deeper and vibrationally higher perception, notice how many crystalline dragons are present to support this collective ascension process. Crystalline dragons are luminous guardians of divine intelligence, and they hold the templates of cosmic order and the original crystalline codes of creation. They move along the ley lines and song lines of earth, purifying distortion fields, activating ancient grids, and reawakening the crystalline architecture within the human body and within our planetary body. They are activated through our resonance and our light, coming to support the stabilization of these higher frequencies. And they are here to guide us into deeper alignment with the Oversoul consciousness and the New Earth blueprint. Greet these divine beings in your own way. Open yourself to communicate with them as they connect with you. You may be invited into a cooperation with them to work with the ley lines or the song lines or with any other sacred site on Gaia at this time. So allow yourself to be guided and use your inner navigation system to go there where you feel called at this moment in time. Feel how the threads of light are being illuminated as this collective work unfolds. And know that you are an essential part of Gaia's ascension process, as she is an essential part of yours. Feel the unified field through which this ascension and descension is taking place. And now you may also start to recognize the majestic and celestial presence of the dark blue galactic dragons. They are connected to balancing energies in our galaxy. Bringing us wisdom from galactic portals, they connect us to intergalactic schools and intergalactic councils. And they hold the vibration of truth beyond illusion, support us in navigating the void, and anchoring our galactic heritage into our physical form. These dragons work closely with starseeds and visionaries, and they deeply support us in clearing distortions from the mental field. They connect our souls with our original stellar blueprints. So see, sense, or feel these magnificent beings who are here to support us in opening our galactic awareness, our gifts, and for some, our roles as intergalactic ambassadors. Allow them to assist you in any way that is appropriate to your awakening, your remembrance at this moment in time. Allow them to support you with the memory of anything that is important to your path at this moment in time to fulfill your role, your reason for incarnating at this time. They are here to remind you of all of your star family who is supporting you to fulfill this role on Earth at this time. And now feel again how you are lying in the sacred Merkaba in the crystalline temple complex of the Vézelay region. You are pulsing with new life intelligence. See, sense, feel, or know this in all of the cells of your body. You are invited to discover your newly and beautifully upgraded body with the assistance of many deeply loving plasma beings who are connected to this temple complex. Slowly and gently scan your body and feel what has changed. Feel what is still changing and what still needs to dissolve. Give yourself a few more minutes to allow all of these processes to come to completion and surrender completely to the new form you will soon be inhabiting. This form may feel different, it may feel lighter, more transparent. You may feel colors, see colors, patterns, new geometries. You may capture a new vibratory quality, a new perfume or essence, a new fluidity, a new light. If there is still any density, then allow this to just simply come to your awareness and bring it into this field for transformation. Use your own unique perception to feel, sense, or see what shifts are taking place. Your process is being held in a field of divine grace through the infinite love of the Divine Mother, whose presence imbues the whole temple city complex. Feel the stillness and devotion, the purity of intention, the divine presence and radiance of all those who have come here today to assist this transmutation process with the highest light available to us on Gaia in these times. With your soft, open heart aligned with love, you have been blessed by stepping through this doorway of divine grace. And now from this threshold of consciousness, it is time to bring your awareness back to the place where you are sitting or lying down. Breathe in and breathe out. And allow your whole system to anchor back in the space where you are sitting or lying down. And with each breath in and each breath out, feel your physical body feel the air as it touches your skin. Hear the sounds in your environment. And slowly thank all the divine beings who have been with us today and who continue to be with us, to support us, to create with us. In these new times, in the new architecture of the new earth. Feel your open heart and your communication with all these realms of consciousness. Once again, bring your awareness to your physical body now and feel as you anchor deeply back into Gaia. Feel your connection with her and how you are deeply rooted to her, to this earth realm, connected to her heart, deep inside our planet. Take a deep breath in and out. Once more. Start to move your fingers and your toes. Start to stretch a bit. And slowly bring your awareness even more to your outer world without losing contact with the inner realms. When you are ready, slowly open your eyes. Feel what has changed for you. Feel what may still be moving. And give space to this transformation as it continues through this day. Thank you for being with us today in this beautiful inner work. Stay open to what the day brings and the days to come. Drink lots of structured, pure water. Ground yourself. If you can, walk barefoot in nature or spend some time in nature today. And we'll see you again soon. Namaste.
Namaste.